Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, 9:30, and yeah, I'm not Jason. So, I look a little bit different than Jason. And this is like Chloe said yesterday, my first live. Um, I cannot see who is on. Oh my God, what am I doing? I see April is coming on. Good morning. And I don't see myself. Ria, Jessica, good morning. How am I think I turned the camera around and sorry. Shakir is on. Chris is on. Good morning. I'm so happy to that you're joining to this morning. Oh my God, there are 12 people on here already. Hey, Chloe, good morning. How are you all doing? Kay is there. Andrew, hey, Andrew, how are you? Let me see. Kay. Yeah, Kay, I can see your comment. So you see, it is Jason's phone probably. I see Marielle is on. Jonathan. Hey, Fabio. Oh, I'm still going to go and contact you sometime soon. Good morning, Marielle. How are you? Razia, good morning. Let me see who else is going to join. I'm going to give you a few minutes. Hey, Heidi is there. Hi, Heidi. So, like Chloe said yesterday, this is my debut. This is my first live. Ekanema, hi, good morning. Oh my God, I can see your smile from miles away. I don't see you, but I see your smile. Well, before I jump into it, let me give you a few more minutes. Let me see. Louise is on. Hey, Angie, good morning. And Marty is there too. Good morning, Marty. First of many, Chloe. Oh my God. Well, let's try to fix this one first. Okay, first, before I jump into it, I want to do a big shout out to Jason, who is having a weekend off. But I think most of you know, I don't know if there are any new people on here. Jason started this last year, and I think I've been a member since the first day. And it really does. It is really true. Billions lives changed. I mean, I think he changed a lot of lives so far already. As for me, he made a big change because of this group BLC. I made so many new friends, and they are just wonderful. And they've been a really big support for me. And so, if you're new in this group, please, I see someone I didn't meet before. Good morning, Lucy. Please connect with other people because it will change your life and it will support you in difficult times. I mean, I haven't met most of the people in real life except for Ekanema only once though, and we don't live too far apart. But yeah, the connections are so how do you say that, wonderful, that please connect with other people. And Jason, thank you so much for bringing us all together. Okay, so today's message is how to laugh at shit. Yeah, well, can you please interact with me and give me a 1 in the chat box if you have ever experienced any negative emotions? So I'm going to give you a second to put a 1 if you ever experienced any negative emotions. Hey, Hina, what kept you? I see some ones coming in. So, oh, Chloe, you've got some ones. Okay, so give me a 2 in the chat box if maybe it's even worse and you sometimes felt like maybe you were depressed or you had this feeling that you wouldn't get out of the sadness anymore. Are there any people that experience that? So I'm giving you a second. I see some 2s coming in. So what did you do? Were you allowed to have these feelings or did you just hide them? because I experienced that most of the time we don't allow ourselves to feel any negative emotions, and which is kind of weird because those are part of us as well, but we don't like them, or maybe we are learned not to feel them. And good morning, Jamil. The thing is, I experienced this. I'm going to tell you something about myself. I have been in a relationship with, hey Shaylin, good morning. I've been in a relationship with a narcissist, so I experienced mental abuse. And at that time, I didn't know how heavy it was. I just kept going and going and going. Years later, I suffered a severe depression, and I just couldn't do anything anymore. And it got really, really bad. Then you'd think that by then, hey, good morning, Abdal. Then you would think that you would understand that you have to feel the negative emotions as well. Good morning, Ruth. But I still didn't get it, I guess. So this year, all this load of shit came up again, and I thought I was stuck. Actually, I wasn't really stuck. I never experienced or accepted that I had those feelings because, yeah, I thought I had to do something or to make me feel good, and I didn't allow myself to feel bad. But if you feel bad, why not? Why can't you feel bad? So what I wanted to say is, what can you do to accept it? Well, first, you're gonna have a pity party. Hang up balloons, throw a party, get tissues. What else can you do? Cry it out, scream, punch someone. No, don't punch someone. Punch a pillow. That would be better. I mean, you don't want to hurt other people either, right? Maybe break your whole tableware because you wanted a new tableware anyway. So just do that. And then let it all out. I didn't do that. So what happened was that the last few weeks I felt like I was getting back into a depression again. And I was so sad, and I couldn't put my finger on it what it was. I had no idea. And it felt like I was depressed, but I wasn't. So what I did was this. I think I had a pity party that lasted a week almost, till yesterday, I guess. So I was in Germany, and I did a lot of inner child work and a lot of journaling. That might help, because then if you go back in yourself, you will find where it came from. And I found out for myself that, yeah, the biggest reason is I wasn't allowed to feel whatever I was feeling. So only the good emotions could be there, not the bad ones. But that is no use, because if we don't know the bad stuff, if we don't know dark, how can we know light, right? So you have to experience the dark before you can experience the light. So after having that pity party, and have a cake and whatever you like to have, I don't care what you want to have, make a gratitude list like Jonathan is just saying. Because then talk to uplifting people. Don't talk to people that would not understand, but try to talk to uplifting people, because you know what? The people who understand will not judge you, but the people who judge, they don't understand. So it's no use to talk to those, right? Then realize that you have your feelings and your thoughts, but you are not them. So try not to identify with them, even though that might be hard. I mean, I can say from experience, I think I identified with my emotions last week, and I thought, my God, is this ever going to end? But it is. Believe me, it is. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting better. And this is actually helping me a lot, because it is kind of funny, isn't it? The problem was that I wasn't being seen, and I felt not good enough from young age on. And then I get this offer to come on live and do their life with you. My God, isn't that hilarious? So what I want to give is this. In every situation, there are always three things. Something to laugh about, because no matter how hard it is, there is something to laugh about. Just look at it from all different angles and you will find it. There's always something to learn, and there's always something to be grateful for. Because you know what? I'm very grateful, because if that didn't happen, the emotions would still be stuck. And I wouldn't have been doing this live with you right now if I didn't get in the situation. So yeah, Ria, you're saying it again. Something to laugh about, something to learn, and something to be grateful for. So just keep looking, and that's how you turn your shit around. And then, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Whatever shit you have going on, I mean, we all get shit in our lives. No one gets spared. So I'm not that special. The thing with shit is, it is there for a reason, and it is always to make you grow. So just see it as this: whatever you do, it's not the cards you're getting, it's what you deal with, how you deal them. So that being said, make your shit the fertilizer of your future. Make it work for you instead of against you. And don't be a victim, because you don't want to be a victim. Victims are mean, they don't have control. And if you are taking responsibility, that is not saying that it is okay what happened, but you just surrender to that what happened and make it for you. Then you have control over your life. Don't let anyone else control your life, because you are the one responsible, right? So I'm guessing like that is probably the message that I wanted to give you today. I hope you liked that message, and I hope it helped in some way. And it's like, yeah, Ekanema, you're right. If you can't change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And that's what I tried to do this week. If any one of you has any questions or need any help or want to talk, contact me. You can find me in the group. And know that whenever you're going through shit, you are not alone. There are always people that care, always. And I am so lucky that I have so many of you, and a lot of you are online right now, and you have really helped me a lot, more than you probably realize. So I want to thank you for that as well. And I'm going to leave you with this, saying laughter is the best therapy and love is the best medicine. So just remember that. And like Jason always says, don't let anything or anyone ruin your day. You know why? Because you, my friends, are better than that. Now, I've got a variation on that. If you still want to have your day ruined, then ruin it yourself. At least then you're responsible yourself, right? So I hope you're going to have a great Sunday, and thank you so much for spending the time with me. Take care, and I will hope to see you soon. Bye.